Before I move on to the ego, I found this part and I want to read it. It says, but the superego does not merely punish us for moral violations. It also provides the ideals that the ego uses to determine if the behavior is virtuous or therefore worthy of praise. Because of poor childhood rearing practice, some children fail to fully develop their superegos. As adults, these people have little inward restraint from stealing or lying. In other people, the superego can become too powerful, super more moral, excuse me, y'all, and burden the ego with impossible standards of perfection. So when I said the ego is not a bad thing, it's almost like it's either too much or too little. There has to be like a equilibrium with the super ego. Now on to the ego. It says the ego is based on reality principle. This is primary. The job of the ego is to satisfy the ID impulse. We'll get to the ID on the last. I'm working backwards, okay? But in a manner that takes into consideration realities of the world. Because ID impulses tend to be socially unacceptable, they are threatening to us. The ego's job is to keep these impulses in the unconscious. Unlike the ID, your ego moves freely among the conscience, the preconscious, which is unconscious, conscious, unconscious, and subconscious, okay, parts of the mind. So the ID says Freud maintained at birth, yeah, that's the word, y'all. I'm reading so fast. The at birth there is but one personality structure, the ID. This is the selfish part of you, the I part of you, the ID. ID is the selfish part of you. It's anyway, consider only with satisfying your personal desires. Actions take by the ID are based on based on pleasure principle. In other words, the ID is considered only with what brings immediate personal satisfaction regarding physical or social limitations. Now, y'all, if y'all want me to keep going, I can keep going because I've highlighted some stuff in between because it gives us wish fulfillment, relaxative action, reality, principle. So when you say ego,